So, on my old show, I had to have the lefties on all the time just to provide balance, or I had to say sorry all the time, or I had to control what people would say sometimes, and I'm not going to do any of that.
So you're literally told what to say, are you?
Well, I mean, I would never be told what to say, which is why I lost my job in the end, because I wouldn't say what they were telling me to say.
All my friends in my life are just like you, like never do what we're told.
Yeah, I'm terrible with authority, Rob. Yeah. Terrible with authority. Always have been. My parents will tell you that. But
you got an earpiece and they're telling you. Yeah.
But the thing is, I was never irresponsible. This is the thing. I'm not an extremist. I'm a responsible journalist, but I just want to tell the truth. And I don't want to have someone on saying something I completely disagree with just to appeal to the off-communists. So that doesn't mean I won't have debates and that sort of thing. So look, as I say, this might sound very self-serving, but genuinely in my own life now, I watch the independent media. I have stopped reading newspapers. You don't have to anymore. And I am doing a deep dive into this space because I genuinely believe the mainstream media is dead. I think it's corrupt. I think it's let us down. I think it lies to us on a daily basis. And the mainstream media has changed. And I mean, I'm sorry, come on. If you are trusting Robert Peston, Beth Rigby, and Laura Koonsberg to give you your news, you've got something wrong. They cannot be trusted. They are captured. They have an agenda.
And so what is their agenda?
Well, I believe their agenda is to push a particular policy position.
Right.
So you saw...
So propaganda.
Well, I think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what they did during lockdown, right? So every single government press conference, every single question at the press conferences was, why are you not locking down harder, stronger, longer? That makes such a difference. Wow. So, yeah, I mean, come on, you can't trust the BBC. Everyone knows that. You can't trust what you're being told in the mainstream media. And look, this is in so many parts of our culture. There's loads and loads of areas where you just get this pressure. At GB News, they didn't want me to attack the mainstream media. They didn't want me to call Keir Starmer slippery stum. All of these little things that matter. And I have that freedom back now. And the great thing is, and it's maybe one of the only positives that's come from things like Brexit and is I think the British population has woken up to this. They know. I mean, honestly, my viewers are the smartest, most on it people. And they're ordinary Brits from up and down the country, but they know how the media works now. And I think back in the day, and by the way, I'm completely guilty of this, if I saw something on the BBC, I thought, yeah, it came from a left-wing perspective, but I would think on the whole that it wouldn't be made up, that it wouldn't be a lie. But now I would argue the BBC are the biggest purveyors of disinformation in the British media.
Wow.
And they lie all the time. And then they run this BBC Verify service trying to say that other people lie. They should be looking into themselves. And so I've looked, as I say, really closely into this. I've spoken to great people. I mean, Dan Bongino is a great example. He was booted off YouTube. He now has the #1 show on Rumble. I mean, 100,000 people watch him at one time. The guy's a phenomenon. Very, very supportive of me. He's a co-owner of Rumble as well now. And, he said, GB News folded quicker than a cheap suit. You've got to get out of there. This is the future. And I really believe it is. Because I now get my news from people like Dan, from people like Dave Rubin, Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson. That's where I get my news. Now, I want to get my British news too. Where do I turn? There's some really good people, Maya Tusi being an example of that. Obviously, Calvin Robinson. Lotus Eaters are a really good platform. But there's not many people doing like a daily news and opinion show. And that's what I'm going to be doing.
So that's Outspoken. Great name,
yes,
by the way.
Thank you.
And website again?
So it's Dan Wootton, but you've got to put www.danwootonoutspoken.com in.
Okay.
Or you can find it on my social media, like I'm on Twitter, I'm on, or X now, X, Instagram, YouTube, all of that, Facebook.
Now, I've been on a mission for 17 years to help as many people on this planet get better financial knowledge. If, like me, you'd like to make, manage, and multiply more money, I recommend that you join my digital financial freedom platform. It's really easy to join. You just type in rob.financial T-E-A-M. There you're going to learn my 4 M's of making, managing, maintaining and multiplying more money. And the even better news is there's no risk to you because it costs less than 20 pence a day to join. You can cancel anytime. Join right now. I'll also give you my 12-week Money Mastermind University completely for free. It exposes the banking system and teaches you how to play them at their own game. If you join rob.team right now, you get that completely for free. Just type in rob.team. I'll see you inside with the 10,000 other members in rob.team.